Hello Capricorns, and welcome to your April reading. So, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. Here, I have the Three of Wands and the Queen of Cups. These are the two first cards. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups has a reflective aspect to it. You see how she's looking at her cup. Because since she's the intuitive queen, she's like, how am I feeling? Her cup is depicted in the same manner as the Ark of the Covenant, when you look at it, with the two angels on each side and so on. Because it's within her that she will find her truth, the truth of her soul. And looking forward in what is coming, she's all like, how am I feeling about this? What is in front of me? Second card is the Four of Swords. I've been hurt in the past and I had disappointments. Now I'm trying to understand and heal from them. So there's a reflective aspect to you, Capricorns, in the beginning of the month and through the month. But this is because you are going to actually end the cycle, but you're going to do it not in a dramatic way. I feel a lot of smoothness into this. Third card is the Emperor. There's your masculine side, the divine masculine. This is my empire. This is what I've built until now. When I'm looking in front, I'm feeling here. How am I feeling about all of this? I'm saying this because also under the Queen of Cups, I have the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is your empire as of now. And you're looking at it. And there, under that, I have the Lovers, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So right away, the Lovers is all about making a decision, about having an inspiration, and how we might apply it in life. Ace of Swords, here's that inspiration. Six of Wands, here's that what has been done is done. I know who I am, and I want to move forward. And in that balanced, acknowledged, beautiful way. Six of Wands. Under our Four of Swords, I have the Six of Pentacles. And under that, I have the Ace of Cups and the Two of Swords. So there's a decision here. After reflectiveness where maybe things weren't so balanced in the past. Part of that empire maybe has a lot of sacrifice in it, or not receiving the due we should have received. But there's an Ace of Cups. Can I trust it? I'm still healing from my past wounds. Those swords have to be over. That's why under the Emperor, I have the Ten of Swords and the World, and also the Ten of Wands. So there's that decision to truly see 3 cycles need to finish, and that's why the World is there. You're probably feeling you're at that threshold of your new life, but you're looking back into your old life with this reflectiveness. And there's going to be a decision of what's going to be the next step. And the next step has this Ace of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Which is normal because after the 10 comes the 1. Your next level, your next venture. But here, some of the disappointments and things like that, indecisions or whatnot, sabotages, betrayals, name it, in the swords that can happen. It's like, okay, I'm going to leave all of that behind. I'm rising above it. I'm dropping any conflict, anything like that that were, in my past. I am dropping this. So, to go for that Ace of Pentacles, let's clarify this for you, Capricorns. Call upon the divine. I call upon Spirit, the Holy Spirit, and I call upon the light. Help me clarify this reading for Capricorns for the month of April. Of course, in order to go into the new cycle, the old one has to be let go. And in your case, there needs to be this Ace of Cups here. So am I holding on to my old pains, or am I embracing this Ace of Cups here? And, rising my emotional vibration. Let's look at that Queen of Cups and the Three of Wands. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Two of Wands. Yes. There's a brand new path opening to you right now. And by ending these cycles, by actually understanding what they were all about, Six of Wands has the world laurel here. The world card's laurel crown. He has it on his hand and on his head and on his wand. It means he understands it. It will actually change the way he thinks. It's on his head. And on his wand, his actions will be completely different also. Balance. He doesn't need to prove anything from that past cycle. It is done, it is understood. That's why the Wheel of Fortune is turning for you right at the beginning of the month here. And it's opening up a brand new path to a new horizon. What is that Four of Swords, Spirit? Are you wondering if you should go for it or not? What is that Four of Swords? Yeah, the world. Really finishing. Maybe you just finished a period where you were kind of retracted within yourself, trying to analyze and understand how these past disappointments and betrayals and so on appeared in your life. Empress from the Divine Feminine. And I don't mean women. I mean we all have the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine here, Empress, Emperor. But these hurts and so on came from the Divine Feminine is responsible for what we attract, what we allow in, from our emotional connection of how much love, abundance, spiritual juice we allow into ourselves. Ruled by Venus, unconditional love and abundance. So the question really is, how much did you allow in? And that's why it's going to be a decision of, that's why the Queen of Cups is there. I need to allow more in. I need to be connected to my Empress more. And that's probably why there's going to be a Pentacle coming in. Let's look at the Emperor. Knight of Pentacles with the Hermit. And the Hermit follows his light, follows his truth, follows what his soul is telling him. But how can we listen to our soul? We can listen to it through our divine feminine. So your pains and disappointments probably came from the times you did not listen to your intuition, to yourself, to the fact that, oh, I'm not feeling comfortable here, there's something wrong. Or cutting yourself from unconditional love, from life, from the world, from the divine. Let's look at that 10 of Pentacle. Yeah, 4 of Cups. Not seeing that last empire, that last cycle of Pentacle, of how and the empire you built, it was lacking a cup because you couldn't see it. You were only looking at what you've went through in the past. And that's why there's this, through your intuition, through your vibrational understanding. So the ones of you that connected to your feminine side, you got the understanding of how the balance of the universe works. And you are now facing a beautiful choice of rising, allowing another cup to come in to actually finish completely your past cycles. And hint, the Lovers, 2 of Swords. These are choices. And when I say the divine passes through the feminine in the wisdom of the tarot, you see it in the Lovers card, because you see the divine feminine here is looking at the angel, and the divine masculine is looking at the feminine. So this is how the process is happening within ourselves. We are inspired. We see, like if I want to write a book, the whole story will come into me through my feminine. And then my masculine will actually type 8 hours a day, call the editors, and have it happening in this life. So here, the divine masculine is going to get out with a pentacle and start moving something forward, because your divine feminine will kind of get out of this, I am just, pondering here my past wounds and things like that, and actually reconnect, because you will understand something, and that is what is going to make that wheel of fortune turn, and you take a different path than the one you had before, where it was limited to what you have experienced, to a lower emotional vibration here. Let's look at that Lovers and that 6 of Wands and the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, it says, oh, I am grasping something now. I am understanding something about my willpower and where I have been using it, how I've been using it. And here with the Lovers, understanding the dynamic of these 2 opposites within me, or this dynamic within me. Queen of Wands. There's another feminine, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands with the Empress. And the Queen of Wands is the law of attraction. And we are always going to attract where we vibrate, what we believe, and so on. And here, 7 of Wands, this is when, we have to defend ourselves. Life is hard. I have to, and especially Capricorn, you have no problem climbing a mountain like this just to get a little bit there. So there's that, nothing is really worthy if we haven't had efforts, and I have to fight and push and so on. Much further than the I am allowing it to come in. You can have a tendency to that. Here, Queen of Wands. I understand what is my aspiration and what I will attract towards me. How I truly feel and what I will allow in. Let's look at that 6 of Pentacles. Oh, there was another card that was flipped, and that was Strength. So, yes, in Strength card, the lady here represents our higher self. It represents that part of us that is connected to the divine. That's why it's a lady with the lion. And she charms the lion. The lion is our animalistic side. It's our ego. So there's something you understand now about guiding yourself from that part of you, from that invisible part within yourself that is connected to the universe. Understanding that higher self is telling you that you should grab that cup here. And you kind of get it. Let's look at that Six of Pentacles. Because in its balanced way, and here is the world again, the universe is balanced. And it's meant to be in, I am allowing abundance in, and I will give my overflow. Not that I will sacrifice and deny myself and push. I will give my overflow out of joy and fulfillment. And I will receive the same way. That is the true balance of the universe. And so when it's not like that within ourselves, then of course it's filled with anxiety. I am not receiving. Things are not balanced. This is all I've experienced, and this is life. With understanding a different reality, Wheel of Fortune is rising you above and ending this cycle. And that is because you're going to make a choice to actually open up and allow more within yourself. Okay. Yeah. Seven of Wands again, and here with the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is all these arguments that I am right, that the universe and the world is harsh and hard and unforgivable and so on. And so therefore I will prove it. So that's when the mind wants to be right instead of being happy. And so what is my truth? What I have to make a change, a choice here. Am I going to continue to sabotage myself, to make myself right in my beliefs that this is all there is, those three cups, and that cup doesn't exist? That I have to fight against the world. I am alone. Or am I taking that cup? So here, the world with the Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. Finishing the cycle where my mind wasn't my best friend here. Show me this. Page of Pentacle. I'm taking that pentacle, Knight of Pentacle, Page of Pentacle. I'm grabbing that new grass, that new beginning in my life. I'm opening up. That's the Four of Pentacle. When we feel that we have to work so much and defend ourselves so much against the world, the little we have to hold on. But then the mirrors in our life, the universe holds on to their stuff the same way. And so we end up having people that are not very generous in our lives. And we are more and more in lack and receiving less and less. And it's like a wheel that turns and that turns. You understand something about that now. Let's look at that Ten of Wands. You're gonna change completely the way that you are doing things. Queen of Wands, King of Wands on the Ten of Wands. Now, because I understand that, because I vibrate higher, I am going to attract on a completely different level, and I'm going to go for things on a completely different level also. Some of you might drop, and here I have the Queen of Pentacle, which is you, the other feminine aspect. We have three queens now. Of knowing your worth, knowing that you have all that it takes, and you will be supported by the universe. You will allow abundance in an easy manner, in a balanced manner. You will allow more love in, rise your vibration, and therefore your willpower will be aligned with your higher self. And that's what you're going to go for. So like I was saying, some of you will actually drop a situation that has become heavy and with no outcome, and by seeing this you're going to think, okay, I'm going to choose to be happy, to open myself to more. I'm going to grab a pentacle and start my new thing. That idea, that whatever, inspiration, new beginning, I'm going to go for it. So it's in a subtle way, but with a big impact of finishing 3 cycles and opening up to new. Because you're understanding something and you are re-empowering your divine feminine. All right, my beautiful Capricorn. Welcoming the new, or something like that. Anyway, I'll think about it. On this, I'm gonna thank you from the bottom of my heart for listening, commenting, sharing. Please subscribe to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, the description is below. There's an email you write to me, I write to you back. Thank you for the ones of you who gave donations on the new moon and full moon. I do a little ceremony to give you back. And on this, my beautiful Capricorn, I'm gonna send you all my love and light for the month of April, and I'll see you next month.